Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another game review, or add-on review, or mod review. Yes, this is the straw add-on. I purchased this a while back, but I told myself I'm gonna do a review on that, but I never did, so, well, better late than never, and it's another 2 weeks left, well, a bit more, till the publishing of FS19, and I decided to do a review on this. So this is the crowning jewel of the whole Crone add-on, Amazing Pramos. We're gonna talk about it a bit later, but also you have another amazing stuff like the baler here. This baler is a round baler, has 4 different settings. We have here, this is an add-on for Pramos. We're gonna demonstrate that. This is a bale shredder. This is a square baler that has a lot of options. You'll see that as well. Oh yeah, all this stuff. Molasses is a byproduct of sugar refining. We have netting here. We have twine, or the cables wire. We have a couple of the loaders, the front loader attachers that can help us with the bales. This one as well. We have the square baler that has magnificent option of aligning 3 bales in a row, but we're gonna see all of that. Now let's go first. And I think this is not even all of it. Of course, the factories. You have the factory where you can store your, like a warehouse, where you can store your pellets. And you can actually pack them into these little things. These are the pallets of pellets. That good stuff. These are hay ones, and you can sell them for more money, but you have to have this wonderful factory, which is like 175,000, I believe. Also, one of the other thing you have in game is just empty warehouse as well, which is really convenient for machinery. It's like high-end garage, high-end, like really good one. Yeah, so let's get cracking here. I hope I'm gonna keep this quite short, but still educational. But let's see it here. So we're gonna go to Deutschfahrt. Now the negative stuff about this Pramos here, I'm gonna show you in the baling technology. It's quite expensive, and it has a high horsepower requirement, 350 horsepower. So not all the tractors can run it, and it's quite slow, dead slow. I'm gonna show now. Yeah, in game you can choose if you want to have it as auto reload or manual reload. Thus we have molasses. Currently here on the bottom right hand corner you can see it has 230 liters of water, which is required for making the pellets, and 109 liters of molasses. Molasses is a sticky thing which is used to bind the straw. Water makes the straw soft, and molasses makes it sticky, and you get this, well, fully biological, animal edible stuff, which you can actually feed your animals. Well, not with the straw part. The straw part can be used for other stuff. I'm gonna show you. This is where comes the secret part of the straw harvest add-on. I'm gonna show you that as well, but let me demonstrate this first. So we're gonna finish up here with this. So turn it off. I'm gonna put the pipe out. We're gonna empty it in this trailer. Right, so let's check it out. Okay, it's really heavy. The machine is really heavy. It's really hard to control it. You can see they've actually fixed the sound. It was sound of water, I believe, before. Now it's more kind of like pellety sound. It's pretty fast to unload. It's really good machinery. This is one of my favorite things in game. It's amazing. So now we have here the full trailer, a bit more. I had some in before we emptied this because I was preparing for the test. Yeah, this is one of the sell points we have. I don't know if I can actually tip this in here. I'll see. No. No, you can't. You actually can only sell the pallets here, which is really good. They did this really well. So usually I'm gonna start with doing this. Now this factory here is amazing. You actually have this. If you press F1 and come here near this one, you can here X, you increase the storage. So Y decrease the storage, X increase the storage, and it works like this. Now it has, I think the maximum capacity is 125,000. G unload, no, a bit further back, and there we go, unload. I'm gonna shrink the capacity because we're not gonna fill it in, but let's say Y, no, a bit more, Y, no. Let's try go here, Y. Yes, that's the smallest it can be, and it's like 75,000 liter capacity, something like that, something in that ballpark. Right, let's demonstrate now the baler. Second thing, this is amazing. You have 3 different types of bales, so let's press F1. Yeah, these are the smallest bales. They're 3,500, I believe. We're gonna check it out as soon as they're done. Here we go. And then I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, I need to empty the bale. Here we go. The small bale. It's quite small compared to the other ones, but yeah. Now let's set the size to a bit bigger one. This is 4,000. This is standard one. I demonstrated this in my Shamrock Valley series. You can see it there. The normal one, they have different textures. They're really cute and cool. They look really good, the bales. And let me show you this. Hopefully I don't have the auto unload, or at least it's turned off, but I'm gonna put it next to each other. Hopefully they're not gonna stick in place or something. Now normal size, you see. Now let's see, F1 size 150 left 155, the size of bales. I think it's 4.5 or no 5. There you go. 5,000 liter capacity bale. Now let's check the size comparison. And we're gonna do the biggest one, 6.5, humongous. Why? Okay, don't roll away too far. Well, I would say it's next to perfect. Yes. Right, okay, let's continue on and let's check out what we have here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the size of the bales. Unfortunately, I can do that only when the bale was made. Which, it's kinda not nice. I would like... Well, yeah, it shouldn't be. It's just like... Okay. Oh. Here we go. 1.8 meter bales. These are 6,500. They're huge, humongous. They're like really big. Well, they're big. You'll see it right now. Unfortunately, these round bales cannot be shredded in the shredder because the shredder only accepts square bales, and I'm not really sure even about the Heston bales, the big ones. Okay, Okay, let's leave it here. Yeah, this one has twine for 12 bales. The netting, you can see right hand side, 11% full for 12 bales. I brought this stuff here, the twine and the netting, just in case we need it. But this is how would you reload it. You come next to it and just press R. Come close to the baler. I'm gonna probably show you this. So here you go. From smallest to the biggest, 3.5, 4, 4, 5, and 6,500 liter bales. Huge. Yeah, told you. Right. Now let's go with this one. I put it on a Challenger. This is a normal square baler, which has shoot. Yes, and let's continue on, lower it, go. Sorry guys, I'm using keyboard and mouse for... Oh, this is going fast. Yeah, I noticed this with this baler bales much faster. I'm not sure if that's the deal because of the power of the tractor, which is like obviously Challenger articulated one, like 650 horsepower or so. There you go. Only one size bales, unfortunately or fortunately, but this is how it works. This is a normal baler. It also has, you can see there, oh, I'm missing it. It has this baler, and look at this. Lift. Now let's check it out. Z. Here you go, guys. This is how it works. You lower the twine boxes, and you have to reload it here. You come with here we go. I'm gonna show you. You come with the tractor next to it, and just press reload. You go in the tractor, which one you want to use. This one. If you don't get to load it straight away, you can do it. Just play around with it, but it should work like straight away. I think it's pretty wide, the acceptance area. Right, you can see I put it pretty close, and I watch the lower right hand corner, 24 bales, reload, 190 bales. And here, all of it is animated, full of twine. All of this and this and this and this. It's ready to rumble. It's ready to go for a long time. Right, I'm gonna leave those here. We're gonna go. It's the same thing with the netting. I'm not gonna demonstrate that, and it's the same thing with Pramos and water and molasses as well. Just put it close and just reload. Right. Excuse me. Now the same thing, if you guys didn't know, the same thing you can do with the hay. So it's not only straw harvest add-on, it's actually hay harvest add-on as well. These are humongous, huge swaths of hay we made with our merger that I bought for testing purposes here on our Sosnovka testing grounds. Yes. Still we have issue with, even though this is a high power tractor, we have issue with speed, not issue, it just works 10 kilometers per hour. Now if you go and search on YouTube how this machine, the Spremos, works, you have everything online to demonstrate you how this works, how it makes pellets. And it is, in real life it's pretty slow as well, so yeah, that's something that you have to get used to. Right, I'm gonna go and fill it in 100%, which is almost there. it's that fast. What I found out, guys, it usually takes around. Where's my trailer? Ah, it's there. Usually takes around one bale, so 4,000 liters of hay or straw to make 1,300, I believe. So it's 3 to 1. So it uses 3 times more straw than like straw. If you bale straw, you get 4,000. If you would bale the pellets, you need like I don't know how to describe it. It's like It takes 4 times. You're gonna see when we make pellets. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna use this one still. I'm gonna show you how this one works. Let's actually leave it here. Now I'm gonna put this one in the... I'm gonna unload this one as well in the different compartments. So this is what you can do, what I do in my, well, not Let's Plays, in my private games when I used to play. Well, when I play, I put it in 2 different compartments, or I put it in bales, and I store the bales. And then when winter comes, when it's boring period, I just go and play with hay bales and straw bales. And what I do with them, I I use Premos, and I just shred them, shred the bales, and I'm gonna show you how that works. Right, now we're gonna test another thing. This is, well, Premos is a crown jewel definitely, but this is another amazing thing. This is a baler that actually has, I'm gonna X this one, and I'm gonna G this one, and I'm gonna B it. Okay. It attaches it to this, and it's now working as a single machine. Now look what it does. This is gonna fill in pretty fast because like I said, these swaths of hay, they are huge. They're like really big. I think it might be actually too fast. Okay, it doesn't bother the bales, and I think it's on auto unload, so you're gonna see how this works. Boom, there you go, and look at it, it's there. 3, now 5, let's go on, let's continue on. Boom, there you go, 3 of them. Now let's finish off this side, so I'm gonna show you how this works. We're gonna get a few more bales. Okay, let's cut across here. I'm just gonna borrow this one swath of hay. Yeah, these balers are pretty fast. I have to tell you guys, this is really amazing, and I love it, especially when you have a high horsepower tractor. And now let's do VB, and okay, this one unloads. Leave it there. G. There you go. All of them out. Right. Let's leave it here. Let's continue testing on. Right. Demonstration, guys. Look at this. This is a different way of handling bales, and this is something I'm gonna have to show you. This is amazing. Let's lift it, and let's do it with. I'm doing it with the keyboard and the mouse, not with the side panel. Now follow the wires here. You have here kind of wires or like metal parts. They bend as you come close to the bale. Technically what I do, they unblock the grabs or whatever they are. When you press Y, it grabs them all. I'm going to demonstrate what it does, and you can lift them all. Look at this. Okay, this one definitely requires rear weight. And then you can stack them, let's say on a trailer like this. Okay. And then second level, third level, and as high as you can. This grab goes for all 3, like front loader, JCB telehandler, the telehandlers, or the front loader. Yeah. Sorry. Wheel loaders. It can go on all 3, but you have to purchase different types. So if you purchase for a front loader, it's for a front loader. You can't just mix and match. So let me show you another thing. So when you put it down, if by any chance you're grabbing, you will, if you play on your own, you will find out about this pretty fast on your own. But if you, for example, have only one bale, and let's say we grab it on this side, I'm going to show you on here. Actually, I'm going to show you on this side. When you come close, this metal bar goes inside, but on this side, metal bar stays in, and when you grab it, it only uses middle and the side that is not blocked, that is unblocked. So this is kind of like a break or a block. So it doesn't use all the grabs. So technically you just grab one in this case, or it would be even better if I show you with two. But let's try it this way. So you have here, and if it doesn't activate this metal bar like it did now with the other one, it grabs only two. So there you go. You lift only two. Middle one always grabs. So if you have one bale, you can grab one bale. Actually, let me check this out. So you can draw it from the height as well. So if I only go to a middle one, I think the only middle grabs will work. Yeah, it looks like they're activated somehow. Let's see if I can. Yes, there you go. If it's not in the zone of those grabs, it won't activate them, so they're gonna stay up. So there you go. I'm gonna just drop it off like carelessly. There you go. And I'm going to demonstrate another piece of machinery, proudly. It's actually from Grab as well. Right. It's for a front loader. X to open it up. This is mega. This is for proper farms. This is for huge farms. This is what you would use for big farms. You can load half a truck with one load of these. Unfortunately, the baler only aligns 3 at a time, so let's try this. So if I grab those and okay, this is gonna. I think I should use a wheel with this and not the keyboard, because keyboard gets violent from time to time. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I give up. Yeah, this only goes on wheel loaders. I probably have to use a steering wheel for that. Well, it definitely would be better. Actually, I can do it like this. Sorry guys about this realism here, but unfortunately this is the only way I can make it work. Right, okay, let's just leave it here and try to grab 5 at a time, because this is made for 5 bales. Probably with the wheel, steering wheel, you would have much better luck with this one. $20,000, guys, 20,000. Technically, I don't know if you can squeeze in 6 or not, but 20,000. Guys, this is 20,000 liters of hay in here. Poof. Trailers. There's trailers smaller than this. Right. Oh, I haven't tried this with a Heston bales. I'm just gonna leave here. We're gonna do a test with them as well, and yoink. There we go. Right, we are done with this part. Now, next up, we have our little faithful JCB here. I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna remove the. You have capacity here for 3 pallets. I think every pallet has 1,330 liter capacity. Yes. I'm gonna demonstrate sale as well. So when you install this mode, you have When you scroll to the right, you have really cute little symbols here. One of them, you can see that it has kind of top here, it's straw, and one of them without top is hay. So you have straw and hay. This is like made from wheat and barley, so it has a little head here, and this one only has grass. So this is the only difference, guys, between these and these, between how to recognize. This is just grass, and this is grass with a little bit of wheat there. So hay is of course much more expensive. Like I'm gonna demonstrate now. I'm gonna show you prices. Yes, do we have prices and seasons? Oh, we don't have seasons mode here, but I think this is more or less how the prices go. This is kind of per bag or whatever, but the hay goes for $4.95, and straw goes for $2.95. So it's like the hay is the full price, and straw is 2/5 of a price. No, 3/5 of a price. Now, okay, I'm gonna demonstrate how the factory works. I'm gonna leave this one here. Factory works like this. You enter here and press E. Now you are a factory. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to put my head tracker here. Just give me a second, I forgot about this part. My game is gonna set up for a head tracker, and if I don't use it, the game is, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. And F1. Now we can actually switch crane tool by X. There you go. This is something you're gonna have to get used to. Left, right, up and down. You lift it. Okay. It's kind of weird when you lift it all the way. It's really hard to watch, to look. You can actually lower it a little bit, but this is not my favorite view. Okay, and now, okay, let's see how it works. I'm emptying it here. This machine is pouring everything here. It falls down into the bags. The bags are then sealed. And they are moved here in this machine, which actually assembles them, aligns them. I saw these kind of machines on in grain silos when they pack the flour like this. This is amazing machinery. So here you have first level, or 20 kilo each. I think it's 20 kilo each. Yes, 20 kilos says there. These bags. Now I'm gonna try to remove this crane because it's gonna keep us. Okay, I don't know what I did. I crashed it into the factory there. We don't need it anyway. Now that is being worked on. Now I'm gonna set up the winter mod. Oh, actually I just call it a winter mod, but it's actually, let's see, which side does it go on? Okay, I know. So I have to go around here. This Premos is really heavy. This is a proper machinery. This is like really complicated and a heavy machine, and really slow. Right, now we attached it, you see here. Now we have two implements connected, working as one. Sorry guys. Now I'm gonna show you how it works well, technically this is the best mode. The weird part is that you actually require tractor and Premos to run a packer as well. So whatever you do, if you want to buy a factory, you can't work without it. So you cannot create pallets without this one. The factory is only there to put pallets. So like the wooden one, the square ones, the little round pallets are only made by this Premos, nothing else. Right, so let's see here. X. I need to go forward and I need to press G-O. Okay, that was a bit weird. Here we go. And this is how it would work. Now you press B and it started to work. Now let's see the machine. So machine shreds here. You put a bale, square bale here, it accepts it here, shreds it, and same as it picked it up from the floor, the same principle, it just goes in here. Just shreds the bale and creates, like, it unwraps the bale. That's what it does. Now, we're gonna use these bales to demonstrate. Right, we're gonna use pallet fork because it's more or less the same. Right, come on JCB, you can do it. Unfortunately, this is on forestry. Unfortunately, this is forestry modded JCB, and it's a bit. The mesh inside is kind of weird and it's on the way all the time. But let's check this out. So when you leave this, it's quite slow, but it's not that slow. When you start stacking the bales, you'll see that it's not slow. Now let's check it out how it works. Okay, it's slow. It's slow. Okay, I think it accepted it now. There you go. It started shredding it, and now let's check it out. This is how it works. Shreds here, and instead of the pickup, it goes on the conveyor belt that goes in there and then presses all this good hay into little pellets, and it automatically unloads all of it into this machine and continuously just feeds the machine there. And this pellet that we are making now is going to create both pellets, both straw and hay pellets. So the price of this one is going to be a bit different or weird, probably even unique. We're just going to continue feeding. I'm going to bring a couple of more. What else you can do, guys? I found out that you can actually stack two bales. It's not buggy, but it's totally unrealistic, but it's, well, works. So it's up to you if you're gonna use it or not. But look at this. So if you use it, let's say two. Right, let's do this slowly. Right. Okay, it's already done processing the other bale, and the whole pellet is done actually. Let's now wait for the whole process of pelletizing to finish and see how the pellet goes out. Pellet goes out. So here we have two. You're gonna see it's gonna swallow the one, kind of when it accepts it. The other one is just gonna sink into it, and it's gonna be waiting for the first one to be shredded, and then it's gonna be the second one's time. So this machine also has a capacity. I don't know if it says here, but you feed this tank and also this one has capacity, so it's kind of all mixed. Okay, let's go here now. Plunk. This one is technically part of the machine now, it cannot be stopped. Well, maybe it can, but you can see here that's kind of cheating or whatever, if you want to consider it like that. But we have two bales being processed one by one, but they're like that, you know. So as soon as the first one is done, it's already, machine is being filled, everything is working, pallet is being filled. This means this that the hay stopped going up into the machine is because this machine is full. So until it actually empties some stuff, it's gonna continue. It's not the conveyor belt will not work. But as soon as it starts filling, it's gonna be full again. You'll see. It's gonna start soon enough. The second bale is being shredded here. There we go. Hay is being loaded. Right, and in the end, we're gonna have the end product here. I'm just gonna try to clear out the pellets here because I was warming up the factory for you guys. So that's why it was running. The first edition of this add-on was kind of buggy, first of all. 100% I'm sure that they didn't recognize difference between straw and the hay in the sell point. So the price for both was the same. Okay, it's gonna be finished soon. Here we go. I think this is the last layer. And plonk, it's all plasticed up. Now guys, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. You see here the QR code. Take a picture of it. Use the QR code reader and see what it brings you. I'm gonna spoiler alert if you want to see what it brings you. You already saw it a couple of times, but I didn't mention it. QR code, spoiler alert. This QR code gives you this building here, which is a power plant or a heating plant, however you want it. It works same as the wood chip burner. You just feed it with wood chips. I'm just gonna try to test if it accepts this, but I highly doubt it. You feed it with you probably wouldn't do it with the hay, but you can. You would probably do it with the straw, which is cheaper, and you sell the straw for a little bit higher price than you would as a loose straw, or a little bit lower. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a higher price for straw pellets, or is it a higher price for burning straw here. I would say that it's cheaper to burn straw here because this machine, this building costs 175,000 euros. You have it here after you scan QR code and download this. You have it in the end somewhere. Here we go, 125,000 heating plant. You feed it with straw. Now guys, this is amazing add-on. This is one of the best things in the game. It gives you so much options to do with your extra straw. So if you want to create only hay and straw, a lot of wheat and barley, this is extra money for that. What else? Did I forget to say something? Probably. This is, if you can, it's 20 euros I believe, or dollars. If you can get it cheaper on a discount, it's definitely worth it. So I love it. I truly love this, especially combined with seasons mode. When you have winter, not to do many stuff, you can do this. Really good. They had a lot of bugs before. The pallet was slippery on the pallet fork. When you sell both hay or straw pellets, they are the same price. Now it's different. You get more money for hay. These placeables you can place anywhere you want. You have it in placeables. You have them here. It's 500 euros. Pellet hole is 400,000. Bear in mind that it's really expensive, but if you want to base your farm up around that, it's nothing. It's peanuts. So anyway guys, that's it for today. I hope you're gonna try this mod on. You can find it on the Aerosoft page. I'm probably gonna put it in the description as well, but that's it. Navigating the crane can be slightly complicated. Yeah, that crane actually has two mods. It has the spiky part of the crane that can grab bales, so you can store bales here or even here, and then bring bales here for shredding, or you can just use it as a grab and load this loose hay and straw. Anyway guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave any comment in the comment section, any suggestions about the channel, about how I do stuff. Please, everything is welcome. Just, thank you for everything guys. Okay, that's it for today. See you again soon. Bye bye.